Today we're gonna talk about coloring your line art, your inked lines. Now why would we do this? Well, sometimes the black, as you can see here, if I just remove my coloring, you can see the black is very strong in this one, and sometimes it's a little bit too strong, and perhaps you want the drawing to become a little bit more softer, perhaps blend a little bit more into the drawing or the background, you know, just to feel a little bit softer, a little bit more like it's painted or something like that. Okay, you can see my inks layer here, or my line art layer over here, and you can see that I have a colored line or a layer, just color, and I have set it to layer settings and clip at layer below. In Photoshop, I believe it's right click and then create clipping mask or create mask. I can't remember which one it is, but it's the same principle. What it means is that everything that I do on this layer will only affect the line art layer. This is one of multiple ways to do it. You could also, you know, duplicate your ink layer and just paint on it, or the original if you want to, but I always recommend that you do a copy. But then you only have to do is lock transparent pixels, which works as well in Clip Studio Paint Pro as in Photoshop. You just lock it and nothing outside this will be affected, as you can see. And let's see, we're going to take a green one, and you can see here that it's only affected. Okay, but the same thing works with this. So if we have a layer here, you can see I put it on. Mine is not that much, but you can see if we zoom in and put it on here, this is the black one and this is mine. You can see that I have only changed it to a little bit more warmer, a little bit more browner, kind of reddish color to, you know, simulate the warmth that is the setting in this drawing. So I wanted it to be a little bit more reddish. But for instance, let's make a new layer. Okay, we're gonna do a new layer, and it's gonna be layer settings at clip at layer below. Okay, so we're gonna do an alternative version of this. So let's take a sample of the color closest to the line. Okay, and that's the skin color in this version. And I'm gonna, you see on the color wheel here, we have the skin color, and I'm gonna go and change it a little bit more to the red and go down quite right about here. Okay, and as you know, we are on a layer above, so now I can paint on this and make the skin here, or rather the line art, a little bit more softer by just coloring on top of it like this. Maybe we can do the mouth, even everything that is skin colored. And as you can see already, it's popping out. For instance, we can leave the eye black as it is and make it pop out a little bit more. Maybe perhaps this is too bright. Sometimes you have to watch out for the shadows and everything. Maybe sometimes it isn't enough. You can go a little bit darker and push it away like this. As you can see, we get still a softer version of it, and it works. Same thing with the hair. We take the closest color to the hair and go down a little bit more like this and this, and we get a nice color for the hair. I'm not gonna do this, you know, very advanced. I'm just gonna go simply here to show you just how it blends. If you look now on the right side, you have the black one with the black line art, no changes at all. But on the left, you can see we get a more softer, more blended version. It blends more into it, and you can also see here, this is my version. Just a simple touch up, not too much, because I kind of like the black, but sometimes you have to blend it in to make it a little bit more smoother, or you can go a little bit more and push it even further if you want to. So this is a very good tip just to make your drawings feel a little bit softer. Maybe there is supposed to be some sort of artistic style choice, or maybe you just want it to blend and feel a little bit softer, maybe a little bit more painted and feel, you know, more natural than it does when it is just black. Okay, so this is a choice you can make. This is not something that you have to do, but if you want to, it's an easy tip or trick to just get your drawing to feel a little bit more softer, a little bit more perhaps painted, and a little bit more softer on the eye. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you have learned something, and I will see you in the next tutorial video. Bye!